What do you think of this newest development, the murder of Lee Oswald?
Well, I was very shocked to come out of church this morning and learn about it, and I think it's a terrible, terrible thing.
Well, I was almost shocked too. I just couldn't believe that it was so. I was just hoping that he would live to suffer a little while. That was what shocked me, that he did die so quickly after being shot.
Knowing of the strong feeling against Oswald, do you think this might have been expected?
No, I do not.
No, you mean that for the dislike, you mean that everybody had that awful feeling? Well, no, I didn't dream that anything like this could happen. I thought it would be much more protected, in transferring him.
Do you think that this was, this series of events is part of a large communist plot, or that it was just an isolated instance, the shooting of the president?
I think it was an isolated incident.
What do you think?
Well, I think so too. I mean, from what, just from this, as I said, everybody, it's just, oh, well, we were just so shocked that we just can't think, as I said, it doesn't seem possible.
What do you think of this whole incident, the shooting of Oswald?
Well, I didn't think that he was protected enough myself. I saw it on TV this morning, and it seemed to me like we had a very clear view of him and everything, that was wide open.
Knowing of the strong feeling against Oswald, do you think proper security precautions have been taken?
I didn't think so.
Do you think this whole series of incidents is part of a large communist plot?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think it's nearly as bad as President Kennedy getting shot, but because we need to show the world that we are a democratic country and that we can handle something like this in a democratic way, showing them our form of government.
I think now they're going to have to try the man that did it and give him the death sentence for it, to show that we are a democratic country, because if we let him go, that'll just be more propaganda against it.
I thought shooting Oswald was pretty dirty, because now our country isn't going to be as democratic as it should be, and I think Oswald that was the Communist Party, and I think the man that shot him, well, my personal opinion, I think that he had something to do with that shooting too, that he might be the one that is mixed up with it, that has something to do with communists, and they killed him, Oswald, so they wouldn't, so he wouldn't tell the people who did it, and I think that he's mixed up with it.
You are a Marine, aren't you? What do you think of the fact that he was a Marine?
Well, just because he was a Marine doesn't make him any different than anybody else.
I think that it was rather premature. It hadn't been proven that he did the actual shooting of President Kennedy, so it would have been better to wait until justice takes its own course. Although everybody has a certain amount of heavy feeling about the president being shot, you still have to hang on to yourself and let justice work.
Well, I think it's this way, sir. It's him assassinating the president have some mental effect on the people as a whole, and this man, I guess he figured maybe as to where no one else figured they had a duty to do it, well, he would do it, and I guess he was expressing his feeling to the public for him killing the president, even though it didn't do anything better. It just made it to the worse, because they'll probably never know now why he was really assassinated.
Oh, I think it's terrible. I think it should have been left up to the law. He isn't worth killing, really. He isn't worth someone taking a chance of losing his life for someone like that.
I think it's injustice as for killing the president. I think he was nuts.